Sprague Technology Center, a Fairfax County Public Schools administrative office near Annandale, is named for Nancy Sprague, an influential, skilled, and widely respected former teacher and administrator. Nancy Sprague was born in Washington, D.C. in 1944 to Robert and Maxine Freitag. At that time, her father was a Navy officer working on the Vanguard missile system, and the family moved often between the two coasts. In the late 50s, Captain Freitag switched careers and became one of the first directors of NASA. Astronauts, satellites, and rockets were part of Nancy's background. She graduated from California's Ventura High School in 1961 and enrolled in the University of Michigan. Her undergraduate major was political science, but she also received a teaching certificate and did her practice teaching in inner-city Detroit. Nancy continued her education at Michigan, receiving a master's degree in public administration in 1968 and a PhD in social science education in 1970. Nancy Freitag and her future husband, Stephen Sprague, met as students in the MPA program and were married in June 1969 at the Bolling Air Force Chapel in Washington, D.C. In the summer of 1970, the Spragues moved to Northern Virginia to begin their careers and a family. Their son Robert was born in 1976, and their daughter Elizabeth in 1978. Dr. Sprague started as a teacher with the Falls Church City Public School System and quickly showed her talents as an administrator. In 1986, she was one of the first principals in the metro area to be honored by the Washington Post with its Distinguished Educational Leadership Award. In 1990, Sprague was hired by Fairfax County Public Schools and served as the school system's Assistant Superintendent for Instructional Services and Chief Academic Officer. Nancy Sprague passed away in the fall of 2003. The Sprague Technology Center was dedicated to her memory in 2004. It is home to a number of the school system's information technology functions. The building originally opened in 1964 as the Chapel Square Elementary School. The school was named for nearby Wakefield Chapel. In the early 1900s, a one-room schoolhouse called the Wakefield School was located nearby. In 1983, due to declining enrollment, the Fairfax County School Board voted to close Chapel Square, and the building was converted into an administrative office. A courtyard in the center of the square-shaped building was enclosed and became the school system's broadcast television studio. The studio produces television programming like this series.